I never made it, but I know what it takes. I'm motivated by a mix of emotion. Got my statement, and I'm reading it slow so I can understand it fully. Appreciate my standing, go out of this world and right on time. Oh, never in my life have I seen the sky light up like this. I'm far away from Earth and I wanna know if you exist. Mission control, do you read me? Send me my coordinates lately. Mission control, am I drifting? Tie me to someone who will love me, yeah. Wait, I think I'll last a bit longer. Fine.
Welcome everyone. Welcome everyone. Welcome everyone to another Ref Brandon and the Todd family YouTube video. Wherever you are, whatever you may be doing, thank you so much for making Ref Brandon and the Todd family a part of your day. We always greatly appreciate it. It is a hump day Wednesday, so of course it's time for another weekly top 10 countdown. And since we have what they try to call week 0 in the world of college football coming up August 26th, and today is May 24th, we're pretty much right at 90 days until college football starts. So we have to talk college football again on this week's Top 10 Countdown. This week's Top 10 Countdown comes to us courtesy of the social media page College Football Trash Talk Nation. Now, if you're a college football guru, a college football fanatic, a college football lover, if your world revolves around college football and you eat, sleep, and breathe college football and nothing else matters in life to you except for college football, then you should really follow College Football Trash Talk Nation, because believe it or not, all they talk is college football. But this particular topic is the 10 most intimidating college football stadiums. And this is one of those topics where, honestly, really, truly, you can't talk about it unless you've been to a bunch of stadiums. Because almost everybody who has their favorite team, whoever that is, you're going to tell everybody that your favorite team has the best stadium name, the biggest stadium, the most intimidating stadium, all that because you're a homer because they're your team. When in reality, they might not even be in the top 10 or top 20 as far as all that stuff is concerned. And a lot of people will say their team has the best, all that, because they don't go to other stadiums. So you can't compare. They might have the best atmosphere that you've seen. They might have the best stadium that you've seen. But if you haven't been to other stadiums, you don't know. So these are the kind of things that you really, truly can't comment on unless you've been to multiple stadiums. So you have to talk to people and rely on people that have been to multiple stadiums. So again, this week's Top 10 Countdown is College Football Trash Talk Nation, the 10 most intimidating college football stadiums. Number 10, Michigan Stadium, which, believe it or not, is the home of the Michigan Wolverines. Number 9, Memorial Stadium. Now, there are tons of stadiums that are called Memorial Stadium, but this is the real Memorial Stadium in the real Death Valley, Clemson, South Carolina. Number 8, Kyle Field, of course, the home of the Aggies. Number 7, Autzen Stadium, the Oregon Ducks in Eugene, Oregon. And number 6, Neyland Stadium, which of course is the home of the Volunteers. Again, 10 through 6 is Michigan Stadium, Memorial Stadium in Clemson. Number 8, Kyle Field. Number 7, Autzen Stadium. And number 6, Neyland Stadium. Number 5, Ohio Stadium, the Buckeyes. Number 4, probably the stadium name that drives me the craziest just because of the name, and that is Beaver Stadium, which is the home of Penn State. And I don't care about the backstory and all that. It drives me crazy because they're the Nittany Lions, but their stadium is called Beaver Stadium. So when you hear the word Beaver, you're going to think it's their nickname or something, but it's not. So the fact that they're the Nittany Lions and their stadium's called Beaver Stadium absolutely drives me insane. Number 3, Sanford Stadium, which of course is the home of the always arrested, always in trouble. We get players in trouble all the time. Georgia Bulldogs, they had another player get arrested yesterday for speeding. And if I worked anywhere in or around the city of Athens, I would make sure that none of the Georgia Bulldog football players had keys, because it seems like everybody who drives is getting arrested this year in the off season for something to do with driving. So if you're a Georgia player, don't drive because you can't follow the rules. Number 2, Bryant-Denny Stadium, which of course is Alabama. And number 1, Tiger Stadium in the fake Death Valley in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, the home of the LSU Tigers. And that was the 10 most intimidating college football stadiums from College Football Trash Talk Nation. And again, if you're a college football fan, I encourage you to follow that on social media. There's multiple posts every single day during the season and in the off season. Now, if you're one of those people that gets offended easily and you find all this trash talk funny as long as it's not about your team, but then when it's about your team, it's a big deal. If you're that way, don't go follow them, because I can promise you, if you can't find anything recently about your team, you will before it's all said and done. But if you can take all this trash talk in stride and take it all in fun, then I encourage you to go to College Football Trash Talk Nation. And a lot of times it is just plain out trash talk. And a lot of times it's stuff that's actually true, and people are trying to do it in a comical way instead of being mean. But what they're saying is actually true. And then sometimes it's just plain old trash talk. Any thoughts on it, please feel free to let me know. Homes for Our Troops is a publicly funded 501c nonprofit organization that builds and donates specially adapted custom homes nationwide for severely injured post 9/11 veterans. Since the 2004 inception, nearly 90 cents of every dollar spent has gone directly to our program services for veterans. Visit at hfotusa.org. Let's go ahead and get our dad joke of the day in here. I recently bought a new toilet brush. Long story short, I'm going back to paper. And that does it for today's Ref Brandon and the Todd Family YouTube video. Until next time, it's Ref Brandon saying, just like in pro wrestling, life can be over by the count of 3. Tell your friends and family how much you love them. Bye.